When you are very bold in standing in your truth, you will have a very polarizing effect on people. You will either be loved or hated for standing up for what you believe in. I like to say, if you don't have haters, you're not trying hard enough. If you've ever been involved in a smear campaign where somebody is relentlessly trying to tear apart your name, they're trying to protect their ego, because if the truth came out, then their perception would be shattered. People would finally see through the cracks of who they really are. So instead of being honest, they would rather tear you apart and make you look like the bad guy. When this has happened to me, I noticed they planted seeds long before they betrayed me, because they knew they were going to betray me, and they wanted to slowly plant seeds to get people to be against me. But when it comes to these kind of things, time will tell the truth. You might look bad initially, but scripturally they say, by their fruits ye shall know them. I like to say the proof is in the pudding, and eventually people's true colors will show. It's really sucky to be part of a smear campaign, because a lot of the times people don't want to get involved and don't have the guts to come and get your side of the story. And oftentimes I've realized if they don't take the time to hear out your side of the story and just believe the first thing they hear, they probably weren't going to be on your side anyway. So as painful as it was to maybe lose a lot of friends, maybe they weren't meant to stay anyway. Maybe they weren't really friends if they never wanted to hear your side of the story. So sometimes those losses aren't really a bad thing. In Alma 25, we see that the Lamanites came after the anti-Nephi Lehi's. The anti-Nephi Lehi's got converted to the Lord, and they decided to bury their weapons of war. They didn't want to fight back. And in a smear campaign, you cannot fight back. You just need to let the chips fall, and you need to let people make up their minds, because fighting back won't do any good, and sometimes will just make you look worse. So you just need to let things lie. And in this case, they buried their weapons of war because they had no desire to do evil against these people. They didn't want to kill. They lost all disposition to do evil. And what happened is that very polarizing effect where their actions really changed some of those men, and they were converted, and some of them became more bloodthirsty, more angry, and continued to go on a killing spree. I've seen this for sure in my own life with avoidant discards or smear campaigns. Your actions will have a polarizing effect if you're boldly standing up for truth. And sometimes standing up for truth isn't saying anything at all. It's just letting your actions speak for themselves. I let a lot of people think I was the bad guy because I knew it was a waste of time to convince people that I was right. I had to do the right thing for me, regardless if people agreed with me or not. I didn't have time to have people agree with me. I just had to brush off the haters. I had to choose the right thing to do, regardless if people agreed with me or not. And as painful as it is to have almost everyone in your life turned against you, that doesn't make the truth any less true. Just because what you're doing isn't popular, and just because you're misunderstood, doesn't mean it's wrong.